Well, welcome back to a non-music video because I just had this idea and I thought it'd be fun to do. So basically, I'm doing double trouble but with only pea shooters because I hate myself. But that's kind of true, but not really. But I only gave myself like a few rules. The only rule I really had was no upgrade plants because, well, Electric Pea's here and he's an upgrade plant for pea shooter, and I feel like that would be cheating. So, yeah, any other plant that isn't an attacker was viable. I would like to mention that the first few attempts of this was done on hard mode, but like, I don't know why I did that. I just kind of did, but like, you'll see, that was a really bad idea. This was attempt one, and as you can tell, I wasn't really sure what I was getting myself into. As you know, it's never a great sign when your lawn already is sort of getting overwhelmed, because if your lawn is overwhelmed, then that means you can't attack the bosses. So that's why around now, I think, I used the Doom Shroom, because I didn't know what else to do. Now, around here is when you will notice something. The constant, I guess, half-second protagonist of the story being Doomshroom. Doomshroom is... he's awesome. Like, without Doomshroom, I genuinely don't think you could really deal with all these zombies, since obviously you're not meant to be using pea shooter for this fight. Like, but like, with the Doomshroom, you get rid of your problematic zombies, and, well, it's also good crowd control, because pea shooter, as you notice, is not good with crowds. And this is when I decided to can attempt one, because I was broke. It happens. It happens a lot. So, for attempt 2, my idea was simple. Uh, Try again with the exact same setup, because I had no other great ideas. I also immediately was going on the offensive with attacking Glad immediately. Though he counteracts with all of that. So that's how you know it'll be interesting, I guess. By now, you might have noticed something. The amount of damage I've actually done to the bosses is like microscopic. I don't know why I was thinking this was a great idea, but here I am. You see, they actually, this crazy. There's actually a third boss in this mode. Yeah, him and his stupid birds. I'm sure you can understand why he'd be a problem when we're only using a single lane attacker who can't do strike through. Around this time was when I decided it was not worth it to play on hard mode, so I not only turned that off, but I also took a break in the Zen Garden for a bit. But I'll get us back to where I was actually doing the thing. Now you might be wondering, what did I change about attempt 3? I got a great answer for you. Let me say it again. Nothing. I went in there, I had hopium, I was hoping that, since it wasn't hard mode anymore, I'd be fine. I was not fine. But, like, I won't really go more into, like, each of my failed attempts, because they're all pretty much very similar. Because at least I did get somewhere. You can see why I brought not only Umbrella Leaf now, because it's really helpful, but also you might have noticed that I'm financially broke, which is where the downfall of a lot of these runs come from. I just go financially broke and there's not much I can do about it. I'll just speed this up so you can see my downfall. Now for attempt 4, I went a little crazy and went with Fire Shroom as my wall. I was thinking, okay, so what is my problem? Big hordes. How do I deal with that? Get the firewall. I mean, you can see where I was coming from at least. One major issue with Fire Shroom is the fact it doesn't block Glad's shockwave attacks. It just gets thrown away. Don't ask what my thought process was there with the jalapeno. I don't know either. I think this attempt alone shows me how much willpower I have, because I did not give up. I kept going and going. I was so determined, but I don't know why. This was not the attempt. Yet I still kept going as if I was going to win. No. You gotta give me something. I was completely committed. Unfortunately, this attempt did fail because, well, I mean, you can see. Alright, so this time I actually made a change. I added fire torchwood to my loadout because I figured its splash damage could actually help me with the groups of zombies. I figured that would be a good idea. Now, in a general sense, it actually did help a lot because, well, now I actually have splash damage. You know, I figured the splash damage was more important than anything else because, like I said earlier, Pea Shooter has none. There is no splash damage with him. You're hitting one guy and one guy only. The only real downside of using Torchwood is that it nullifies Ice Shroom. It nullifies it a lot. But that's to be expected. This attempt went pretty much the same as the last one, so I'm just gonna let it play at the speed so you can understand how this one even went, I guess. But I will say, out of all of the attempts I've done so far, this is easily the one that's been the farthest and the best. Because, well, I mean, it's got the farthest. And that's where all these failed attempts end. This isn't all the attempts I have, but to be honest, it's kind of the same thing over and over again, and I don't really want to bore you guys with the same thing, you know? So this is where this ends for me, at least. So, if hypothetically any of you people who watch this video would want to do this for yourself, then feel free, because I'm gonna be honest, I'm probably not going to do this again. I just wanted to, like, see if it was hypothetically possible, which I do believe it is. You just gotta get, like, really lucky. But anyways, that's all I have for you, so see ya.